Have you been feeling it too? That strange heaviness in your legs. The quiet soreness that sneaks up when you try to stand. The weakness that wasn't there before, but now, feels like a shadow you can't escape. If you're over 60, you need to be very, very careful. Because what's happening inside your body might not just be aging. It could be something far more dangerous. Something hidden in your daily life. Something you'd never even think to question. Today, I'm about to reveal the shocking truth. It's not just about the foods you eat. It's not just about getting older. It's about two vitamins. Yes, vitamins. That you've been told are essential for your health. But if you're not careful, they could slowly be stealing your strength away. Day after day, without you even realizing it. These vitamins, combined with a few innocent-looking foods, are silently attacking your legs, your energy, your ability to move freely. And the worst part, they're hiding right there, in your kitchen, your medicine cabinet, even inside the healthy habits you trust. I know this sounds hard to believe, but once you see the full picture, you'll understand why so many seniors are struggling, and how you can stop it before it's too late. Because this isn't just about leg pain. It's about holding onto your freedom, your independence, your ability to live the life you love. Stay with me till the end. Because the truth about these two vitamins will shock you. And once you know it, you'll never look at your daily routine the same way again. I know how easy it is to brush off these early signs. A little tiredness here. A little soreness there. Maybe you just blame it on getting older. But what if I told you, it's not just age? What if that tightness in your legs, the swelling in your feet, that stiffness when you try to get up from a chair? What if all of it had a hidden cause? A cause you could actually do something about, starting today? Because here's the truth. Your body is speaking to you. The weariness, the swelling, the strange pain you can't quite explain. They're all signs that something deeper is happening. Something you deserve to understand. And today, I'm not just here to scare you. I'm here to empower you. I'm going to reveal the reality behind these symptoms. Why they're happening, where they're coming from, and most importantly, how you can take back control before it's too late. But first, I want to know something about you. If anything I've said so far feels familiar. If you've noticed that weakness, that discomfort, type a 1 in the comments. And if you haven't noticed it yet, if you feel strong and steady, type a 0. Because whether you're feeling it now or not, this information could change the way you age. It could protect your legs, your mobility, your independence, in ways you can't even imagine yet. Also, if you care about staying strong, vibrant, and healthy for the years ahead, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, because I'm sharing real, life-changing health advice here. The kind that no one else is talking about. The kind that could make the difference between growing older and growing stronger. Today is about protecting your legs, protecting your freedom, and protecting the life you still have so much left to live. And it starts by uncovering the hidden dangers you come across every single day. The foods you love, the habits you don't even think twice about, and yes, even the vitamins you thought were keeping you healthy. Are you ready for the truth? Because once you see it, you'll never walk through your daily life the same way again. Let's start with the foods and habits that are slowly, silently weakening your legs without you even realizing it. 15th on our list, sweets, and sugary desserts. Now, I know. There's something so comforting about a slice of cake after dinner, a few cookies with tea, or a sweet pastry on a slow Sunday morning. But here's the hidden danger. When you consume high amounts of sugar, your blood sugar levels spike. Fast. And every time that happens, your body goes into overdrive, trying to bring things back to balance. Over time, this constant battle starts to damage your blood vessels, especially the small ones that feed your muscles, including the muscles in your legs. Slowly, silently, the circulation to your legs weakens. The muscles don't get the oxygen and nutrients they need, and you start to feel it. That creeping fatigue in your thighs, that strange heaviness in your calves, the way your legs seem to tire faster than they used to. But that's not all. Excess sugar also fuels chronic inflammation. A quiet, ongoing fire inside your body. And that inflammation, it eats away at your strength, your resilience, your energy. You may not notice it right after that chocolate bar or that bowl of ice cream, but slowly your legs will. The solution? You don't have to give up sweetness altogether. You just need to make smarter choices. Instead of processed sugar, try natural sweeteners like stevia, monk fruit, or small amounts of raw honey. Reach for fresh fruits when that sugar craving hits. Your legs and your entire body will thank you. They'll feel lighter, more energized, stronger. Because every choice you make either builds your future strength or quietly chips away at it. And sweets, if left unchecked, can take far more than just your smile. Now, if you think sugar was bad, wait until you hear about the next silent destroyer. 14th, fried foods. I know. Crispy fried chicken, golden fries, crunchy snacks. They call out to you, don't they? They promise comfort. But inside your body, they leave behind something far more dangerous. When foods are fried, especially in reused oils, they become loaded with trans fats. And trans fats are pure poison for your legs. They thicken your blood, they clog your arteries, they increase the stiffness of your blood vessels. Imagine trying to water a garden with a clogged hose. That's what's happening inside you after a fried meal. Your legs, which are far from your heart, get less and less blood flow over time. And without that flow, your muscles weaken, your stamina drops. You start to feel slower, stiffer, older. You might wake up with tight calves, notice swelling in your ankles by evening, or struggle to walk uphill without needing to rest. All these little struggles start to build until one day you realize your legs don't carry you like they used to. But here's the good news. You don't have to give up flavor. You just have to change how you prepare your food. Bake instead of fry. Use air fryers with little to no oil. Use healthy oils like olive or avocado oil sparingly. You can still enjoy delicious meals without sacrificing your strength, your energy, your future. Because trust me, fried foods might feel good in the moment, but over time, they rob you of something far more precious. Your freedom to move. And sadly, fried foods are just the beginning. 13th, White bread. Soft, fluffy, convenient. White bread feels harmless, right? It's just bread. Something we grew up eating. But once inside your body, white bread behaves almost the same way sugar does. It spikes your blood sugar fast, forcing your body into another exhausting battle to regain control. Worse yet, white bread is stripped of fiber, the very thing that slows digestion and supports steady energy. Without fiber, those blood sugar crashes come hard, and your legs feel it. You might notice yourself dragging by midday, feeling drained after short walks, or needing to sit down more often. And over time, high blood sugar levels also mean higher risks of nerve damage, especially the small nerves that run down into your feet and toes. That's why some seniors develop numbness, tingling, or burning sensations. And it all starts with simple foods like white bread. But there's a better way. Swap white bread for whole grain or sprouted grain breads. Foods that nourish you, instead of draining you. Because every small change today protects your strength for tomorrow. Now, if you think white bread was sneaky, what comes next might shock you even more. 12. Alcohol. A glass of wine here, a beer there. What's the harm, right? Everyone deserves to relax a little. But inside your body, alcohol quietly takes a heavy toll. It dehydrates you. It depletes vital minerals like magnesium and potassium. The very minerals your muscles need to contract and relax properly. Without enough of these minerals, your muscles start to cramp, ache, weaken. You might notice your legs feeling restless at night, or twitching randomly during the day. And alcohol also inflames your tissues. Over time, your joints stiffen, your muscles lose flexibility, your balance worsens. That little glass here and there, it adds up. Now, I'm not saying you can never enjoy a drink, but you have to be mindful. Stay hydrated. Limit how often you drink. And always listen to your body. Because the truth is, alcohol steals more than just hydration. It steals strength. And after 60, strength is one thing you cannot afford to lose. And speaking of things that steal from you, 11th, processed meats. Ham, bacon, sausages, daddy cuts. They make life easy, right? Quick sandwiches, fast breakfasts. But processed meats are loaded with sodium, preservatives, and nitrates. These chemicals strain your blood vessels, raise your blood pressure, and disrupt the flow of blood to your legs. Without good circulation, your muscles starve, your joints ache, your steps feel heavier, and over time, the risk of severe leg issues, even blood clots, goes up. But you have a choice. Choose fresh, lean meats instead. Chicken breast, turkey, fresh fish. Because processed convenience comes at a price far too high to pay. 10th on our list, packaged snacks. Those colorful bags of chips, crackers, pretzels, they're everywhere. Quick, easy, satisfying. Or so they seem. But hidden inside these crunchy treats is a dangerous mix of refined carbs, unhealthy fats, and mountains of sodium. Every time you tear open a bag, you're inviting silent attackers into your body. The kind that harden your arteries, trigger inflammation, and weaken the very muscles you rely on to stand tall, walk far, and stay independent. Over time, those tiny blood vessels feeding your legs begin to close off. Just a little, every single day. And you may not notice it at first. Maybe you just feel a little more tired after grocery shopping, or your legs achy after standing at the stove for dinner. But those little warnings, they're whispers from your body, begging you to listen. Packaged snacks are designed to be addictive. They're engineered to make you crave more, without offering your body anything real in return. No real fuel, no real strength, only empty calories, and a growing weakness that sneaks up on you when you least expect it. But you have power. You can choose snacks that nourish instead of harm. Handfuls of nuts, slices of avocado, fresh veggies with hummus. Because every choice you make today shapes the strength you'll have tomorrow. And if you thought packaged snacks were sneaky, wait till you hear about the next one. It's sitting quietly in most kitchens, pretending to be harmless. Ninth on our list, vegetable oils. Now I know, we were all told vegetable oils were the healthy choice. Canola oil, soybean oil, corn oil. They sound innocent, right? But the truth hiding behind those labels is far more dangerous than you've been led to believe. These oils are highly processed. They're stripped, bleached, deodorized. Turned into something your body barely recognizes as food. And when you cook with them, especially at high heat, they release harmful compounds called free radicals. These free radicals, they don't just float around harmlessly. They attack your cells, your blood vessels, your muscles, silently aging your body from the inside out. And the damage shows up first, in the places furthest from your heart. Your legs. You might notice slow recovery after a walk, stiffness when getting up from a chair, or that nagging fatigue that doesn't quite go away. Over time, the inflammation builds, quietly robbing you of the energy and freedom you once took for granted. But the good news? You can fight back. Switch out those processed oils for real, natural fats. Extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, even a little grass-fed butter. Because when you feed your body what it truly needs, your legs stay strong, your steps stay light, and your future stays bright. And speaking of things that pretend to be healthy, but secretly steal your strength. And trust me, if you think low-fat dairy was a clever disguise, the next food on our list is even sneakier. Sixth on our list, energy drinks and sports beverages. They promise a burst of energy, a quick fix when you're feeling sluggish, right? A quick sip and suddenly you're awake, refreshed, and ready to take on the world. But what they don't tell you is the price your body has to pay for that instant high. These drinks are packed with sugar, artificial sweeteners, caffeine, and a whole lot of chemicals your body doesn't need. When you consume them, your blood sugar spikes, just like with those sugary desserts we talked about earlier. But here's the kicker. The caffeine in these drinks works in overdrive, messing with your hydration levels. You might feel that energy burst right away, but soon after the crash comes. Your body is left dehydrated, and your muscles start to feel tight, stiff, almost like they're weighed down. It's not just the crash, though. These drinks mess with your body's electrolyte balance. The delicate mineral levels in your cells that keep everything running smoothly. Without those minerals, your muscles, especially the ones in your legs, struggle to contract and move properly. You might notice more cramps, more restless nights, and less mobility overall. It's like you're running on empty. What's the solution here? Simple. If you need a pick-me-up, opt for natural energy boosters. A cup of green tea, a handful of nuts, or a smoothie with fresh fruit. Your legs will thank you. and your body won't feel like it's been drained dry after the momentary burst of energy fades away. Now, if you think that was a sneaky one, wait until you hear about the next one. Second on our list, milk chocolate. It's tempting, right? A little square of milk chocolate after dinner, or a few bites of that creamy bar when you need a sweet treat. But what you don't realize is that milk chocolate is working against you. Let's break it down. While it might feel like a moment of indulgence, that sugary sweetness is doing a lot more than satisfying your cravings. Milk chocolate is loaded with sugar and fat, and together, they put a heavy burden on your body. Especially your legs. The sugar causes those rapid spikes in blood sugar levels, leading to insulin resistance over time. And insulin resistance is disastrous for circulation. That means less oxygen and nutrients reach your leg muscles, leaving you with that dull, tired feeling in your legs. But it doesn't stop there. Milk chocolate is packed with saturated fats, and when consumed in excess, these fats can clog your arteries, increasing the stiffness in your blood vessels, which makes it even harder for blood to flow smoothly to your legs. This combination of sugar and fat causes your legs to feel heavy and fatigued, and over time, it leads to muscle weakness. And as we know, muscle weakness means more falls, more injuries, and a significant loss of independence. The solution? If you're craving chocolate, opt for dark chocolate instead. Dark chocolate has less sugar and more antioxidants, and it's much better for your legs and overall health. Just remember to keep it in moderation. Now, let's get to the number one culprit. Something that could be silently robbing you of your strength. First on our list, processed snacks. Oh yes, those convenient bags of chips, cookies, and crackers. They're so easy to grab when you're feeling hungry, aren't they? But here's the harsh truth. They are silent destroyers of your leg strength. Let's start with the ingredients. Trans fats and hydrogenated oils. You see, these are the primary culprits in processed snacks, and they are nothing but poison for your blood vessels. When you consume these unhealthy fats, they clog your arteries and impair circulation, making it even harder for blood to reach your legs. Your muscles will suffer from lack of oxygen, and that means less strength, less flexibility, and more fatigue. But it doesn't stop there. Processed snacks are also packed with refined carbohydrates and artificial additives. These can instantly spike your blood sugar and increase inflammation. Your muscles, now deprived of the nutrients they need, will start to feel weakened, heavy, and tired. Have you noticed a pattern here? That constant craving for processed snacks could be contributing to that feeling of weakness in your legs. And as much as you might enjoy the crunch, they are slowly making your legs more vulnerable and stiff. So, what's the alternative? Simple. Swap out those processed snacks for whole foods. Fresh fruit, nuts, and seeds are great alternatives that will give you real energy without the negative side effects. Homemade snacks made with simple ingredients are far healthier and will nourish your body, especially your legs. Let's dive into something that may surprise you. We often hear about the importance of vitamins in our diet, especially as we age. But not all vitamins are as harmless as they seem. In fact, some commonly taken supplements could be quietly sabotaging your leg strength and mobility. So, what are these hidden dangers? Let's start with the first one on our list. Excess vitamin D. Now, I know what you're thinking. But vitamin D is good for bones and muscles, right? And you're absolutely right. Vitamin D plays a crucial role in maintaining bone health, especially for older adults. It helps with calcium absorption, boosts your immune system, and even supports your mood. But here's the catch. Too much vitamin D can cause serious issues. When you consume too much vitamin D, your body can go into a state called hypervitaminosis D. This is when your blood levels of vitamin D become dangerously high, and it starts to affect your legs in a very uncomfortable way. You may notice your legs feeling stiff and heavy, almost as if your muscles are too tired to move. Your joints might burn, cramp, or ache, and simple movements could become harder than before. In fact, muscle weakness becomes a major concern. You might struggle to get up from a chair, or notice that your balance is off, making it harder to walk around. The worst part: excess vitamin D can lead to something even more serious. Hypercalcemia. That's when there's too much calcium in your blood, and it can cause stiffness, burning sensations, and cramps in your legs. It can also lead to painful joint issues, making it hard to move freely. And as if that wasn't enough, there's another shocking risk. Excessive vitamin D can cause the calcification of soft tissues in your body. This means that calcium starts to accumulate in areas it shouldn't, like your muscles and organs. For your legs, this can cause stiffness and discomfort, leaving you feeling like your muscles are frozen in place. But that's not all. Too much vitamin D can also be hard on your kidneys, leading to issues like kidney stones or even kidney damage. When your kidneys are affected, you may notice symptoms like swelling, discomfort, or weakness in your legs, making it even harder to move. This is why it's crucial to monitor your vitamin D intake carefully. Medical supervision is key when taking vitamin D supplements. Because what seems like a simple boost to your health can actually turn into a major roadblock. Now let's talk about the second harmful vitamin. It's one you might not expect: excess vitamin A. Vitamin A is essential for eye health, immune function, and cell growth. It's especially important for older adults, as it helps keep the skin and tissues healthy. But too much of this seemingly beneficial vitamin can also wreak havoc on your legs. When you take too much vitamin A, especially from supplements, it can lead to a condition called hypervitaminosis A. This is when your body accumulates toxic levels of vitamin A, and the results are anything but pleasant. One of the first signs of excess vitamin A is muscle discomfort. You may feel a constant tightness or weakness in your legs, making it harder to walk, climb stairs, or even stand for long periods of time. You might even notice that your muscles tire out more quickly than usual, leaving you frustrated and worn out. But the problems don't stop there. Excess vitamin also interferes with mineral absorption, particularly magnesium and calcium. Without these essential minerals, your muscles can't function properly, leading to further weakness and cramping. And as your legs lose strength, something even more concerning happens. Your bones begin to suffer too. Excess vitamin A can contribute to bone demineralization, which is when your bones lose important minerals like calcium. This increases your risk of bone fractures in your legs and hip areas, leaving you more vulnerable to injuries as you age. So, while vitamin A is crucial for overall health, it's important to avoid overdoing it. Especially through supplements. The best way to get your vitamin A is through whole foods like sweet potatoes, carrots, and leafy greens. These foods give you the right amount of vitamin A without risking toxic buildup. So, there you have it. The two most harmful vitamins that could be silently impacting your legs. Both excess vitamin D and excess vitamin come with hidden dangers that could seriously harm your leg health. It's always best to get your vitamins from balanced, whole food sources and to consult with your doctor before taking any supplements. Because in the end, a little knowledge today could help you keep your legs strong and healthy tomorrow. So, to wrap up today's eye-opening discussion, we've covered a lot of ground. From sugary foods and fried items that secretly weaken your legs, to processed meats and the harmful effects of certain vitamins. It's clear, the choices we make today can either strengthen or slowly sabotage our legs. But here's the good news. You have the power to make a difference. Every small change you make, whether it's cutting back on sugar, choosing healthier cooking methods, or being mindful of your supplements, can lead to stronger, more energized legs. And that means more freedom to move, more vitality in your daily life, and a better quality of life overall. Don't wait for tomorrow to take action. Start today. Your legs and your entire body will thank you in ways you'll notice and feel. If you found this information helpful, I encourage you to share this video with someone who could benefit from it. Subscribe for more tips on improving your health and leg strength. And don't forget to leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I'd love to hear about your experiences. And finally, I'll leave you with this question. What's one small change you're going to make today to protect your legs and keep them strong? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.